Hey friends, welcome back to our chapter reading. We are continuing today with The Chicken Squad, the first misadventure. This is by Doreen Cronin and illustrated by Kevin Cornell. So we are jumping in today at chapter 3, and here is the picture at the beginning of the chapter. It's Moosh inside of the chicken coop. I hope that's not what I think it is, said Moosh. What do you think it is? Asked Dirt. A dead squirrel in my living room, she answered. The squirrel's not dead, Mom, said Sugar. He just fainted. How can you be so sure? Asked Moosh. He looks dead to me. Dead things smell bad, answered Sugar. He just smells like squirrel. Moosh stepped right over the squirrel and walked to the old shoe. She plucked out Poppy by the scruff of his neck and then dropped him on the floor. You are starting to smell like dirty feet, she said. Time for a bath. Then she asked Sugar and Dirt, what's he doing here anyway? He claims there's something big and scary in the yard, said Sugar. Typical squirrel, said Moosh. The squirrel started to moan and twitch. Sounds like he's coming around, said Moosh out of the side of her beak. Drag him outside, he smells bad. Chapter 4. You are one delicate squirrel, Sugar remarked. Tail was awake, but his eyes were wide and his color was not good. What would you call the particular shade of gray, Dirt? Asked Sugar. We've got more important things to do here, Sugar, said Dirt. She studied the squirrel. So there they are, and then the squirrel is back here. No, we don't, said Sugar. You're probably right. Dirt put her sketch pad down and took out her big box of crayons. It's a cross between Timberwolf gray and Manatee gray. It's definitely not regular gray, more like I think I may pass out again gray. Why don't we call it Scaredy Squirrel gray, said Sugar. I like it, said Dirt. Perfect, said Sugar. Now let's get back to business. There they are, picking out the right color. Is the dog gone? Asked Tail. His whole body twitched. Is the dog gone? Is the dog gone? Listen, kid, said Sugar. JJ doesn't want to catch you. He's never going to catch you. If he wanted to catch you, he would have caught you already and tossed you over the fence like an old sock. He just chases you for fun. I don't believe you, said Tail. Suit yourself, said Sugar. No skin off my teeth if you spend the rest of your life looking over your shoulder. Was the big and scary thing a rhombus? Asked Dirt. Her sketch pad was in her hands again. Tail here doesn't know a circle from a triangle, and you're going to start with a rhombus? Do you know what a rhombus is, Sugar? Asked Dirt. No, said Sugar, and I don't want to know. A rhombus looks like this. Dirt drew a diamond on her sketch pad. I'm a brave squirrel, Tail repeated. Brave squirrels are not afraid of diamonds. There's the picture of a rhombus. You guys know what a rhombus is. Okay, said Dirt. How about a triangle? She did a quick sketch and showed it to Tail. Could be, said Tail. Maybe, I'm not sure. Follow me, kid, said Sugar, walking back to the coop. Hey, Sweetie, called Sugar. Come on out here. Sweetie popped her head out of the shoe. She was eating a carrot. Did the big and scary thing look like that? Asked Sugar. Big and scary things are not shaped like carrots, said Tail. Not the carrot, kid, said Sugar. Sweetie's got a weird triangle head. Did it look like that? No, definitely not, said the squirrel. This is going to take all day, said Sugar. Maybe Tail here can go to squirrel kindergarten, learn some shapes, and then get back to us. Don't we have anything better to do? Not really, answered Dirt. She drew something else. How about this? There's Sweetie's little triangle-shaped head and her carrot. The squirrel tried to scream, but fainted before he got it out of his mouth. Nice work, Dirt, said Sugar. So the big and scary thing in the yard is a circle, said Dirt, tapping her sketch pad with her pencil. Interesting. So Tail is either afraid of the bird bath or the blow-up pool, announced Sugar. She looked down at her notes. Nervous squirrel with good vocabulary and poor shape skills is terrified of something round in the yard. Also, Dirt discovers a new shade of gray. Poor squirrels fainted over. Oops. Can we please do something about the dead squirrel in the living room? Asked Moosh. She deposited a clean-smelling poppy just inside the chicken coop and then headed back out the door. If it's still here when I get back from my gardening, I'm going to make a rug out of it. Uh-oh, they better fix him up. Chapter 5. Listen, Tail, said Sugar. She was standing on the squirrel's neck. My mom says that if you're still dead when she gets back, she's going to use you as a carpet. So if you want help, you need to face your fear of shapes like a big boy. Sugar's letting that squirrel know what's up. Ow, my head, said Tails. Let me up. I'm a brave squirrel. No more fainting, I promise. It was just so big and scary, said Sugar. We get it. You did great, Tail, said Dirt. Now we know the big scary thing is in the shape of a circle. Yes, a circle, a big circle, said Tail. A really big, shiny circle. It came out of nowhere and then stopped approximately 4 feet off the ground. It was a dark shade of green, not quite forest green, but close, possibly hunter green. After a while, it made a weird hissing and popping noise, and it interrupted the atmosphere. It's quite an improvement over big and scary, said Sugar. You ought to bump your head more often, kid. I don't think I like you, said Tail. I'm okay with that, said Sugar. They're showing the picture of the circle. What do you mean, interrupted the atmosphere? Asked Dirt. Sugar was paying close attention while she wrote in her pad. Good question, said Sugar. Thank you, said Dirt. First it lit up, said the squirrel. Then I saw a giant door close. I ran away for a while, and when I came back, the air around it looked really weird. Interesting, said Sugar, scribbling down notes. Dirt was drawing as fast as she could. She put her crayons down and gasped. Sugar looked at the drawing and then looked at her own notes. Think they might know what it is? Round, shiny, atmospheric disturbance, aka weird air. Gasp. Gasp, said Sugar. Gasp, said Dirt. Sugar took a deep breath and then slowly exhaled. You've got a big problem, Tail. What is it? What is it? What is it? This is a huge problem. What? Kid, you have one enormous problem. What? You've got a UFO on your tail, Tail. An unidentified flying object. And I suspect it's not leaving until you get in it and fly away. The squirrel started to turn that weird shade of gray again. Don't do it, Tail, said Sugar. You hit the floor one more time and my mom's going to put you under the coffee table. A UFO? The squirrel squawked. What would a UFO want with a squirrel? Maybe they want you for a pet, Sugar suggested. Squirrels make terrible pets, said Poppy. You took the words right out of my mouth, said Sugar. Looks like Tail is freaking out. All right, friends, that is the end for today. Join me back next time and we will see what happens next on this crazy misadventure. See ya.